First thing we've got to understand is the mechanics of the customer journey. It all begins with attention. The attention is achieved by using certain tools that we have at our disposal right now, such as social media, search engine optimization or SEO, email marketing, Google ads or search ads, social ads, videos, audio, so like podcasts and that kind of thing. You get the picture. These are the ways that we capture the attention of the market. This is a very competitive place because everybody's trying to do it. The science of it, which is these things here, although that's the same for everybody, the art is very different. And the art is in the form of creative. The words that you choose and the pictures that you choose and the places that you choose to show them. Now, once we've got the attention of our customer or prospect, the next thing that we are looking to achieve is traffic. And the reason I've done this here is because traffic in the digital age is a little bit like a black hole. Like these things, if they were like old school, they'd be like newspaper ad, radio ad. It might be that somebody had to like mail something in or call a telephone number or show up at your place of work. And so there are multiple ways to become traffic. Whereas nowadays, with all the digital assets, we create traffic through a click. And that click will take somebody from wherever they are on the internet or on their phone, looking at social media, checking their emails, and it will take them straight to your website. So I like to imagine it as like a transportation portal, and everything goes straight into there. Once it goes there, you can kind of choose, if you imagine your website is like a shop, would you like them to land right there at the checkout with somebody in front of them saying, let me take your money? Or would you like them to land in an aisle where they can kind of look up and down and they can browse the products or whatever it is that you're offering? And the reason that I use that today to explain my point is that the big win for you as a well-established business is to start doing all this stuff here, but we can talk about that later. The biggest win is making sure that on your website, which by the way is where the third part of this journey takes place, under C, which stands for conversion. And what I would recommend you to do on your website is to have 3 what we call landing pages that are specific to 3 different types of customer or 3 different types of product or service. So this is great for you service-based businesses out there that you might offer a few different services, but you don't want to overwhelm somebody with every option, right? So it's like when someone walks into the shop, you don't want to go, we've got jeans, we've got jackets, we've got coats, we've got shoes, we've got socks, we've got underwear, what would you like? You know, they're like, oh, I don't really know yet, I might want a bit of everything, just leave me alone. They might even think, I don't want to be in here, and then walk out, right? You want to try and make the customer journey as smooth and easy as possible. And the internet judges you on how easy it is for people to get to the next step of the process. Let me just say that again. The internet judges you on how easy it is for somebody to get to the next stage of the process. And when I say judges, remember SEO? The better you are at that, the higher you will rank when someone searches for what it is that you do. And that is so valuable this day and age. It's like having pride of place, the best shop front, the best location in the high street when somebody walks into town. You know, if you use that same example of the high street, right? The difference with the high street here versus the high street traditionally is that imagine every single shop sells the same thing as you, because that's what it's like when someone searches on the internet. They are given 10 different options, 10 shops that they could walk into, and every single one of them sells the same thing. So it becomes even more competitive. So your experience becomes even more important, and that's why the internet judges you on how easy it is for someone to move to the next thing. So much more I could say on that, but that's for another day. Right now, we've got to understand that we can be very much on purpose with who we send where. You could choose what type of creative you put out there, and then you could assign the link to whatever service you would like that person, whatever is contextually relevant, what they saw here and what they'll see there, and you can choose to send them wherever you want to. So for example, if you were looking to land high ticket leads, you would put out some content here from social, email, on your Google ads or your social ads, and then the link or the URL that you associate to that content would be to this page here. So we're not just saying go to my website, we're not just saying www.thisismywebsite.com, we're saying www.gotomywebsite.com/premier, or whatever it is. It could be the name of the product, it could be a code, whatever. But we're taking people specifically to the right place. Now listen, you'd be surprised how many business owners, like great, very successful business owners I talk to on a regular basis, that they don't know this. So it's okay if you don't know this, but it's also okay if this seems a little bit obvious, because it's always good to brush up. Right? And you know, I don't know you watching this, but I appreciate that you are. So if you'd like me to help you personally, because everyone's different, right? Then reach out, I'll be happy to. So listen, there is a way that you can cheat this a little bit and that you can hack this. But like all things that you want to speed up or make better, there's a transaction involved. Now what I'm talking about are these two here. Because you might not have a following on social media. You might not have much of an email list. You may rank pretty low when people search for your products or services. And so you're thinking, well, I understand all this, but how are people going to come to my designed pages, my product specific pages, or my service specific pages? How are they going to find me? Well, put your money where your mouth is, because these ones here, Google ads and social ads, you can quite literally pay to be front and center. You can pay to have your content seen, or you can pay to be at the top when someone searches for what it is that you do. And that's very exciting for a lot of companies, because you might already be spending some of your marketing budget on some things that aren't really valid anymore, or they're not as powerful as these things. And it, you know, because that's all it needs. It doesn't need to be a lot. That's the thing. Some of our clients spend thousands per month on ad spend. Some spend a couple of £100. But it's all relative in terms of the size of your business, right? Marketing budget is usually based on how much money you can assign to that budget, based on how much money you have in your company and how much money you're earning, right? So it's all relative. But look, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Attention, traffic, conversion. These are the things that you use, your assets and the creative. It all sends people to this magic portal, spits them out wherever it is that you would like them to go. And then when you get it right, you'll be able to sell more products, get more leads, and you'll be able to grow your business using all that market attention to convert into customers. At the end of the day, it doesn't have to be overly complicated. Of course, we can go into much more detail on this, but that wasn't my intention for this video. My intention for this video was for you to just get your head around it, so that you can see for yourself what's possible, so that you can get some ideas. Make sure you hit the like button if this has been useful for you, and I'll catch you again in another video. See you soon.